When I do go to church, I don't go to church for anybody but Christ, to learn about Him and the opinions of others who think or assume or etc. Because deep downly, every person when goes to church is imperfect. Imperfect people still in the church, acting perfect, like they don't have any flaws, but they want to look down on you, assume stuff, etc., and all that silly stuff. But you don't have to worry about that. You keep your eyes on Christ and go to church and learn about His Word. Because the only thing that matters is that He knows what's truly in your heart. That's the thing. So they can think what they want to think. Doesn't matter. It's what God says and how He sees your heart inside of you, not the outside. The air is what people want to shoot at you. They'll go around talking down on you about how you work at your job. They'll be looking down on you the way you look. Or maybe they're jealous or something, the way you look. Especially some of them women. When a manager starts talking good about you, saying good things about you, or like have some type of offense or like you as a person of how you work, and then all the people in the other work thing starts getting jealous or start acting strange. That is not your freaking problem. Your problem is to keep yourself working and ignore their negativity, because evidently eventually it's gonna backfire on. And everybody knows, like, when you go to work and you're trying to work as appointment, they're gonna have some type of negative person in the freaking workforce. Always, 100%. There's always somebody trying to be negative when you go to work. That's why if I could work at home, I will work at home. But you gotta work around all these different type of negative energies, personalities. But you gotta focus on the work, not the negative people. Like, there's always gonna be somebody negative in the church too. Someone, not one person. Because all the people that go to church, just because you go to church, it doesn't make you a perfect person. It doesn't make you a better person, that you're better than anybody else just because the other person doesn't go to church. But we are doing what follows. The Bible says you're supposed to go fellowship with other believers in Hebrews. Fellowship with other Christians to build yourself up, to make your mind strong, so you don't easily get tempted or want to sin. Christians are supposed to be there to fellowship. You don't even have to be in the church to worship God. That's the thing. But I've been going to church. Fellowship of other Christians, study, Bible study, in the park, etc. It doesn't have to be a building. The main church is the Christians in the world. And the church is the building of where you worship God.